Hi everyone, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. My name is Essie and today we'll be making these delicious meat samosas. Look at that, and they're beautiful. Wow. So let's get this. Well, to start with, you'll need 1 cup of flour and some water. Then you'll just keep mixing, knead it nicely. You want to have that soft texture at the end of it all. So this took me about 10 minutes to knead this dough. You can see it's a little bit sticky, but it comes together. Yeah, look at that. Once you poke it, it should rise a bit. Then I'm going to cover this and continue with my meat. Chop down your onions. I used onions and some coriander. I didn't add chili because my boy is going to be having this and he's not a fan of chili. So I'd suggest if you like chili, you should go ahead and add some. In your pan, add some vegetable oil. Wait until it's hot. Then add your meat. Stir it nicely. And I'm cooking on high heat, so this is going to take less time. Just make sure all the lumps are well distributed. Add some salt. Added some paprika, some mixed herbs, and finally garlic powder. Then I went ahead and added the onion. And left it to cook for about 5 minutes and stirred it up, and finally added the coriander. Many people add things like carrots, potatoes. It's optional. If you'd like to add some, you can go ahead. But for me, I just did the simple way. It was ready and time to get back to our dough. Yeah, it's nice and soft. So for this step, you're going to make sure you watch and follow because I've done it step by step. It's well explained. So the 1 cup of flour dough was to give me about 16 samosas, but while I was separating, some of them got torn and I ended up with about 12. Yep. Most people prefer buying samosas because they think it's a lot of work, but I would say if you can prepare them at your home. It's very easy once you get to know. And that's why I decided to do the step by step. The thing that makes the samosas stick together is you forget to apply the vegetable oil in between before rolling them out. and that will make them stick together. So to avoid that, you just need to use flour and some vegetable oil. As you can see, the vegetable oil, then place it at the top, bring it together with your fingers and spread it out with a stick. Making samosas at home is good because you get to add whatever you want inside, and sometimes the samosas we get from the restaurants out here, either the meat is not enough or evenly distributed, and you end up having too much dough than the meat. But when you do it at home, you can take good care of that. So now it's time to place it into a pan. Please don't mind my pan. Anyway, it serves the purpose. So you just place it here. It's going to be on this pan for about a minute on both sides. So you can see the change at the top. You're going to flip it. Flip it. Yep. And you can see it's rising. Just press it down. Yeah, and you're good to go. Okay, there are so many types of styles to do samosas, but for me I prefer the half cut dough. Then you start finding those other small dough, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what made my samosas to be less than 16, what I had expected. But anyway, I still got what I wanted at the end. You can see how slim that is. Once you're done, it's time to fold. Again, there's so many styles of folding, but this is what works for me. For the paste, it's just some flour and some water. Just make sure it's thick enough. I just hope this video is going to help you guys be able to do samosas at the comfort of your homes. And this is the best part. You can always do vegetables, you can do white meat, you can do the red meat. It works with anything. Once you add your, okay, if it's too much, you want to reduce that so that you can be able to fold. In this case, it's a bit too much. See that? Yep, look at that. This is perfect, right? Okay, these edges, make sure they are not open, because if they're open, once you dip them into your hot veg oil, it's going to soak and they won't be tasty. So make sure you seal completely. This is another way I do. I just apply the paste on this outer side, then bring it in. For the storage of samosas, sometimes I just prepare them, then put them in a ziploc bag and place them in the freezer. Yeah, and I can cook them anytime I want. The secret here is just to make sure that your samosas are in good shape. And don't worry about all the mess. It's going to be worth it. Yeah, and look at that, I'm done. And it's time to deep fry them. Once your oil is hot, just dip them in and keep on flipping them until you achieve that golden color. Thank you so much guys for always watching my videos. You guys have been very supportive. I'm so grateful. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, share, and give this video a big thumbs up. Yeah, once they're ready, just remove them.